Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, we are tackling a very controversial comic and animated series among the fans of edgy punk superheroes, Cybersix. Cybersix was an animated series based on the Argentinian comic of the same name. We'll dive deeper into the history of the show a little later, but before we get any further, make sure to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss another update. Now without further ado, let's get it. Cybersix was created by Carlos Trio and Carlos Meglia in 1991 as a short story in the Argentinian comic magazine Scorpio. Eventually, by 1994, the comic would secure its own run spanning 45 issues. On September 6, 1999, the TV adaptation premiered, running until October 23, 1999, on Teletoon in Canada, Kid Station in Japan, and Telefe in Argentina. In the US, also aired for a short time on Fox Kids, for only 10 weeks before getting dropped. Cybersix introduces audiences to a dark, gothic take on the superhero genre. Its debut received mixed reactions, however, it has since developed a dedicated cult following for its innovative storytelling and striking visual style, combining elements of Japanese, American, and Argentinian influence. Unlike many adaptations where the original creators take a back seat, the minds behind the original comic, Carlos and Carlos, played a key role in shaping the animated series, ensuring that its core themes and atmosphere remained intact. While some longtime comic fans embrace Cybersix as a bold reinterpretation, others criticize the show for straying from the source material's tone. In recent years, emerging reboots and reinterpretations of the Cybersix mythos have only deepened the debate over which version truly defines the character best. Ultimately, the series totals 13 episodes. So, let's get into the story. In Meridiana, darkness and intrigue collide when two shadowy figures, the Fixed Ideas, kidnap the printer and the engraver from the state treasury and haul them off to an abandoned warehouse at the docks. High above the unfolding crime, a mysterious vigilante known as Cybersix watches in silent anguish, unable to intervene. The following morning at Meridiana High, a new teacher by the name of Adrian Seidelman is introduced, crossing paths with Lucas Amato, a biology teacher whose gentle nature piques Adrian's interest. During his first class, Adrian passionately recites a passage from Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, when a love-stricken student named Laurie Anderson unexpectedly interrupts him with a handwritten note. Professing her crush for him, Adrian swiftly rejects it. Later that day after school, the two teachers forge an unlikely bond over coffee. Adrian confides in Lucas about his struggles with a disruptive student and reminisces about his modest upbringing in a small fishing village. Their brief chat is interrupted when Adrian reads an alarming newspaper headline about the missing printer and engraver and departs, leaving Lucas confused. That night, while wandering the quiet streets, Lucas witnesses a dramatic scene. A massive Fixed Idea bursts from boarded up doors, and almost immediately a mysterious woman is seen leaping across rooftops. Driven by his curiosity, Lucas follows her, taking an odd shortcut through a chicken coop, and finds himself on a bridge where the woman, engaged in a fierce struggle with a Fixed Idea, suddenly vanishes. In her wake, a glowing green vial filled with a mysterious substance called sustenance is left behind. Unable to resist, Lucas pockets the vial and returns to his apartment. Inside, as Lucas examines the vial and discovers its acidic nature, Cybersix appears at his window. She urgently demands the return of the vial and warns him of the imminent danger. Instead of obeying, Lucas questions her otherworldly abilities and expresses concern over the pain in her injured arm. Moments later, a furious Fixed Idea bursts into the room. Its attacker driven by a bitter vendetta for a past loss against Cybersix. In the enduring chaos, Lucas leaps to help her, and both he and the assailant are hurled from the window. Miraculously, Cybersix saves Lucas while the Fixed Idea meets a fatal end on impact. In the aftermath, she drinks the vial's contents, and the pain in her arm disappears. Unbeknownst to them, the kidnapping was orchestrated by the evil Dr. von Richter, who uses the hostages to extort money from the state. His loyal underling, the Techno, monitors events and dispatches his son, aka actually his little evil clone, Jose, to investigate. Skipping ahead, deep in a jungle far from the city's chaos, Von Richter plots his next move against Cybersix. Studying an old photograph of her alongside a mysterious figure known as Cyber-29, he orders his Black Panther, Data-7, to hunt her down. Back in Meridiana, a young orphan named Julian struggles to survive in an abandoned theater, forced into pickpocketing by the cruel overseer, Orlando, for a local mob. As Jose consolidates his grip over the criminal underworld by toppling the existing mob boss, Julian's life takes a sudden turn when, during a crowded market chase, he inadvertently steals the wallet of Adrian. Adrian then manages to recover it, but, moved by the boy's struggle, compassionately offers him an old childhood photograph depicting Cybersix with a mysterious companion, a keepsake of Adrian's. Haunted by guilt and duty, Cybersix resolves to rescue Julian from his grim fate. Slipping into the theater, she pleads with the reluctant boy to abandon his dangerous existence. In the midst of their encounter, Data-7 appears and attacks her. As they battle amid the darkened stage, the treasured photograph tumbles free, triggering a flood of memories in the Black Panther. In a stunning revelation, Data-7 remembers that he is in fact Cyber-29, Cybersix's long-lost sibling, whose life was tragically cut short during their childhood in a remote jungle. Revived through Von Richter's dark experiment and reformed as a formidable panther, Cyber-29 embraces his true identity. United by blood and fate, the siblings, along with Julian, then decide to form an alliance and tackle the dark forces that threaten Meridiana. After this, the stakes escalate when Von Richter reveals his newest abomination, Terra, a monstrous creature spawned from the primordial mud of the Earth's first seas. Initially incomplete, Terra is further empowered by integrating Jose's brain and the strength of 5 fixed ideas, transforming it into an unstoppable force of nature. At Meridiana High, life then seems to momentarily return to normal, as Adrian, who if you haven't taken in by now is secretly Cybersix, attends class and later contemplates a gentle invitation from Lucas for a romantic movie. But the calm is fleeting. Terra escapes containment and begins wreaking havoc in the city. While Lucas waits in line for the film Love is True, the invisible monster snatches a young mother and her daughter from the crowd. Lucas then manages to outsmart Terra momentarily, but the creature soon turns its predatory attention to him. Hearing the ensuing chaos, Cybersix, still haunted by her earlier pain and thoughts of Lucas, races to the scene, joined by Cyber-29, aka Data-7. In a desperate rooftop confrontation, Cybersix severs one of Terra's limbs to free Lucas, only to see the creature regenerate and reappear. Terra then unleashes a surge of electricity on Cybersix until a strange otherworldly orb emanates from within her, an energy that Terra then absorbs. For a moment, the creature appears to question its own existence, even asking Cybersix what love is. Though she offers help, Terra flees and is soon recaptured by Jose. Enraged by Terra's defeat, Jose plunges the creature into a pool of sustenance, triggering its transformation into an even more colossal and fearsome monster. In the final confrontation, Terra unfolds in a burning building set ablaze by Jose himself. Cornered and weakened, Cybersix finds herself trapped as Terra relentlessly pursues her through the inferno. In a heart-wrenching moment of sacrifice, Terra, torn between his monstrous duty and an emerging empathy for Cybersix, chooses to save her. He casts parts of his body into the flames, extinguishing the fire, but his regenerative powers fail him. Instead of reforming, Terra disintegrates into sand. Lucas and Cyber-29 rush to Cybersix's side as she mourns the loss of an unlikely friend and ally, reflecting on the steep cost of their ongoing battle with Von Richter. Even as the city reels from these calamities, Jose's ambitions spiral further into darkness. In a bid to capture Cybersix, he hires a private investigator named Yashimoto, and when Yashimoto dismisses Jose's scheme, Jose resorts to kidnapping the investigator's younger sister, along with Julian, to use as leverage. Under mounting pressure, Yashimoto discovers the truth behind Cybersix's secret identity as Adrian. Rather than betray her, however, he teams up with Cybersix, and together, they foil Jose's immediate plans, rescuing both his sister and Julian. Later on, a mysterious disturbance in broadcast signals plunges the city into further chaos as birds suddenly turn hostile and start attacking unsuspecting citizens. Determined to uncover the source of these anomalies, Cybersix and Lucas join forces once again. At the same time, Jose intensifies his efforts by brainwashing the city's top detectives, including Enrique, a friend of Julian's, to ensure that Cybersix is captured. In the labyrinth underground subway tunnels, strange winged goblin creatures also emerge, adding to the chaos. After dealing with all that BS, Von Richter then continues his twisted experiments by sending Jose a new abomination, a small floating eyeball that grows monstrously as it siphons the souls of its victims. For a time, the creature nearly overwhelms Meridiana before spiraling out of Jose's control, leaving Cybersix to confront yet another nightmare. Amidst these supernatural terrors, a new substitute teacher named Elaine arrives at Meridiana High, sparking an unexpected romantic interest in Lucas and igniting further tensions between Cybersix. As it turns out that she is a werewolf woman who was actually just trying to use Lucas, find Cybersix, and offer for Von Richter, but got her ass kicked. After this, Jose captures Cyber 29 during a circus performance, setting a trap intended to lure Cybersix into capture as well. At the same time, an assassin named Griselda, a lethal creation of Von Richter armed with an invisibility device, begins stalking Cybersix, even as she disguises herself as the mild-mannered Adrian in broad daylight. Getting past this, however, in the ultimate showdown, Dr. Von Richter unveils his most catastrophic plan yet to detonate a living bomb engineered to obliterate Meridiana. As the city evacuates in a state of panic, Cybersix and Lucas share a bittersweet farewell, finally showing their love for one another and sharing a kiss, before Cybersix and Cyber 29 at her side confront Von Richter at his secret laboratory hidden within an ancient observatory. In a tense standoff, Von Richter attempts to negotiate with her, but his scheme unravels when the bomb, sabotaged by Jose, who spirals out of control, sends the bomb on a course straight to Von Richter and Cybersix. In an F it I'm done moment, Von Richter unleashes all of the crazy experiments and beasts in his laboratory to finally kill Cybersix. But all of them decide to turn on him because they're tired of this man's crazy schemes and destroy his Nazi ass, letting Cybersix go. However, it's unfortunately too late and Jose gets his way, with the bomb exploding right on them, taking out Von Richter, the monsters, and Cybersix. In the aftermath, Meridiana is left scarred, but life begins to move on. Lucas, now missing the love of his life, sits alone in a cafe, tenderly clutching Adrian/Cybersix's glasses. He goes on a walk, and as he heads toward her old apartment, his face fills with happiness as he sees somebody in her apartment with the lights on, giving him hope that Cybersix is still alive. Meanwhile, Jose, elsewhere, listens to a cryptic recording from his father, smiling into the camera, hinting that their story is far from over. But unfortunately, this series got canceled after one season, and the continuation never happened. So that was the end of Cybersix. Honestly, I really liked the show growing up. I was definitely way too young to be watching this, but the theme song is stuck in my head to this day. That is a banger, and it gave me kind of like a Matrix, early 2000s type dingy vibe. It was grunge, it was punk. Honestly, it was a really cool show, and if you haven't seen it, I'd suggest checking it out. With that being said, if you love the videos and want to keep supporting, join the membership by clicking the join button below. You'll get access to custom badges, exclusive polls, custom emojis, and priority replies from your boy King Kasper himself by becoming an S-rank supporter. With that said, if you haven't subscribed yet, click subscribe, slap the like button, and pour some sustenance on that bell icon so you never miss another update. Till next time, peace.